see you warm, breathing human beings, and it's getting hot in here, isn't it? It's an interesting metaphor for this conversation. I'm the lay Buddhist, serving my community in Devon for the last 26 years and around the world. So I'm also willing to offer something of a faith perspective, not on behalf of anyone else but myself. I'm also part of Extinction Rebellion. And inside are the people standing up and saying we need to act now. This is my call, speaking here with you. Please listen to support, and to carry the motion that says we recognise this is an emergency and we are going to act as if that is so, i.e. urgently, and commit to the 2030 date. There is a grave risk we take. There is not just the risk of devastation, of desolation, of our very human and eco-planetary survival. We also undertake a moral risk in this situation. I was happy to hear the words of prayer at the beginning of the meeting, even though it's a different tradition than my own. Nonetheless, turning towards questions of the spirit is important. And one of the questions that we have here is the moral responsibility to act when we know the situation, because we know it. And it'll be easy, but much more difficult will it be if we do not act. Not just externally, practically, but in our hearts, in our spirit as a human community. We risk, and the concept that's becoming more popular and more well known now, you may or may not be familiar with it, is moral injury. The harm that is done to a human being when they either hurt others with no good reason, and classically someone in a car accident who takes the life of another, not intentionally, is injured not just physically, but emotionally, psychologically and spiritually. So do combatants who have fought believing they were fighting for justice and freedom, and then discovering they were fighting for political and economic agendas, not for humanity, and they are injured. And if we do not act, and if you do not act, we will all be injured. And where there is responsibility, there is greater injury. James, the brother of Jesus, talked about the sin of omission, saying, whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him, and I would say or her, or them, it is a sin. James 4:17. Martin Luther King said, in the end we will remember...
I'm sorry, Mr. Postelnik, your 3 minutes are up.
Can I just finish the quote from Martin Luther King, please? Thank you. In the end we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. We will remember not just the causes of this, but who has not acted when they could act. Here. Please, I urge you to pass the motion with the 2030 dates for commitment to the climate emergency and carbon drawdown and neutrality by 2030. Thank you for your attention.